Gardeners spend years trying to solve the puzzle of poor growth, adding fertilizer after fertilizer, watering more, buying stronger pesticides, yet the results are often short-lived. What if the missing key has been under our boots all along, locked inside the soil, waiting for us to wake it up? The truth is that every teaspoon of healthy soil contains more living organisms than there are people on Earth. These ancient microbes, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and countless microarthropods are the real architects of fertility. Today we are going to uncover how to bring them back to life, how to feed them properly, and how to set your garden on a path where the soil itself becomes the engine of growth. If you want beds that produce food bursting with nutrition, plants that resist disease naturally, and soil that only gets better each year, this lesson is for you. The path to reviving ancient microbes is refreshingly straightforward, but it does require consistency. The first principle is to avoid disrupting soil structure. No-dig gardening is honestly one of the simplest ways to protect fungal networks and microhabitats. Instead of tilling, just add organic matter on top and let worms and microbes incorporate it naturally. This kind of mimics a forest floor, where leaves fall, decompose, and feed the next season of growth without turning the ground upside down. Feeding microbes is the next step. Compost is the most reliable source of diverse microbial inoculants. A ratio of 2 parts brown material like dry leaves or shredded paper to 1 part green material like kitchen scraps or grass clippings creates a balanced compost pile that doesn't sour or smell. Once mature, apply 1 to 2 inches of compost on the surface of your beds each season. This, feeds the soil food web slowly and steadily. For even more microbial life, apply compost teas or extracts. A simple brew made by steeping 1 cup of finished compost in a 5-gallon bucket of dechlorinated water, stirred or bubbled for 24 hours, can be watered directly into the soil or sprayed onto plant leaves. Cover crops play a vital role in keeping microbes fed year-round. Legumes like clover or vetch fix atmospheric nitrogen, grasses like rye provide root exudates deep into winter, and brassicas like mustard can suppress certain pests. Planting a mix ensures a steady diet for microbes and prevents erosion. As those roots die back, they leave channels filled with organic matter, fueling the microbial workforce further. Once microbes are active, the benefits multiply season after season. Fertilizer requirements shrink dramatically because microbes unlock nutrients tied up in mineral particles, making them available to plants. Water retention is another hidden superpower of microbial-rich soil. Fungal threads and organic matter act like sponges, holding many times their weight in water. This means less irrigation is required, and plants endure dry spells with less stress. In areas prone to drought, soil biology is as valuable as irrigation systems. Perhaps the greatest reward is resilience. A soil ecosystem humming with life naturally suppresses diseases, balances nutrients, and adapts to stress. Instead of battling problems season after season, you cultivate an ally that works with you. Gardeners who commit to feeding microbes often notice that yields increase, flavors intensify, and the garden becomes easier to maintain over time. This isn't a quick fix, it's a restoration of ancient partnerships that have supported plant life since the first roots touched the earth. By reintroducing organic matter, protecting the soil surface, and keeping living roots in the ground as much as possible, you are waking up microbes that have been dormant, just waiting to get back to work. If your garden feels tired, if your plants seem weaker each year despite your best efforts, then it's time to stop fighting the soil and start working with it. Ancient microbes are not a relic of the past. They are the key to future harvests, stronger plants, and self-sustaining gardens. Begin today with compost, cover crops, and no-dig methods, and honestly, just watch your beds come alive in ways you may never have seen before. For more deep-diving guides like this, focused on soil revival, microbial gardening, and practical solutions for real-world conditions, make sure you subscribe to HydroHaven. Share this video with fellow gardeners who are ready to transform their soil from lifeless dirt into thriving ecosystems. Together, we can bring back the living foundation of agriculture and ensure gardens that feed us and the earth for generations to come.